What's going on, guys? So the Chocobo here, and welcome back to some more Sky Factory. So last time, what we were, of course, talking about was we put out down the Ender Quarry. We have a couple of different things. People are saying, like, maybe we have to reset it or whatever else. The only thing I know for sure is that the transfer node is currently empty. It is moving energy, so it is still producing about 10,000 a tick, which is great, but it's not high enough. I'm seeing that the energy buffer is lacking. I feel like we can get a little bit more done. And of course, we're not really all that concerned about having a really not super, if it gets like to the ridiculous point where it's just like evaporating fuel. But if we end up getting to the point where it's like, yeah, you know, we're going like maybe triple the rate. If we go triple the rate of yellorium consumption, then I would be like, we're kind of pushing it. But until that point, I think we're okay. So I don't mind if we have the heat of the actual system high and it wastes fuel, because that's the main drawback of it. But I do want to get more energy going, so I say, you know what, to heck with it, let's go ahead and get the fuel rods added in, and we're not going to worry about the cooling yet. I know we could do diamond. I haven't forgotten about that. I do remember that we can do diamond. But I am not going to do that just this moment. And I know it's kind of like a, but why not sort of thing. And the only response I can really come up for you guys is, I don't want to put that in and then get complacent with it. If I do that, generally speaking, what I'll end up doing is I'll be like, whatever, it works, and I just don't really worry about it anymore, which is not what we need. But I say, let's go ahead and start off with a good number of these. Probably, let's go with a good number. Yeah, okay, whatever, that's fine. All right, so we have 106 of these bad boys. I think we're like, what, 41 tall here? So with that amount of height, we're going to be able to add in two. Actually, yeah, we're going to need more. Let's go with like 4? I don't know. Let's go with 4. I want more energy regardless of whether or not the Ender Core is even relying on this either. So it's just kind of a, let's get this done and sorted out. Block of iron. Aha. All right, block of iron. Done. All right. Blocks of iron are indeed in. And then big reactor. Let's get some yellorium fuel rods. Bang, bang. And then bang. Okay. So plenty of iron. All that's good stuff. And then we'll do it from here. I suppose what I'll do is I'm just going to go ahead. I don't think it's a good idea to do what I'm about to do, but I'm going to do it anyways. So I'm going to go ahead and rip these out. I'm going to put them kind of close to each other. We can always change the design. It's not that big of a deal to change the design of the thing, but I'm going to go ahead and put this together because I think it will basically it'll look better. But we'll see. We can also, of course, aside from this particular part of our work, we also are going to be needing to do a couple of other things here and there. The biggest thing is that we are going to eventually want to put this into an active reactor, right? And an active reactor means that we have to create basically the turbine where it utilizes the steam from the passive reactor that's generated, and then we have to convert a couple things here and there. So we will eventually do that. I don't think we're quite at that particular point just yet. I think we have a little bit more to go before we get into that. But we're getting closer. Once we hit cryothium, I feel like that's whenever I'm going to feel like, let's go for the actively cooled reactor, because then I'm going to go crazy with my reactor rods. And we're going to probably change this into like a ring shape thing, where I'll probably do like every single point will have a layer of cryothium around it if I can help it, with maybe like a diagonal exception or something. But we'll see. We'll see exactly what I end up doing with it. I haven't quite made up a plan for it. I know I know a lot of people have kind of bantered about and discussed like, hey, you know, I think this is an efficient strategy, and everyone has kind of like their own design that works particularly well. It's not really necessary unless you really, really are just like trying to optimize and stuff. I don't particularly feel compelled to go for optimization just yet, so I won't worry about it just now. Let's see. I expect this core heat to just absolutely lose it. Yeah, we are going to need more yellorium. Let's get yellorium into here. Yellow. Alright, that should do the trick there. And then hopefully that will yield this. Okay, fill. Jeez Louise, that's still not enough? Good God, look at that core heat. If I went, jeez. That is so hot. Oh my, I'm scared. Alright, give me one moment. Let me put this in there first and let's see what we got. Oh! Okay, we're good, we're fine. And then... Aha! Okay, good. So we've finally capped out on fuel. And our energy buffer is finally catching up. 42,000 a tick, still increasing. Pretty good. Now this will shred through our... Oh, holy cow. This will shred through our fuel pretty fast. Admittedly, this will shred through our fuel pretty fast, especially with the core heat that high. That's actually kind of unfortunate how high that is. Yeah, that's actually kind of... What we want is we want the casing heat to be high. This is what we want. But, this particular... We want this one to be high and this one to be, like, medium, lowish. That's what we were hoping for, but that's not what we're getting right now, which is fine. That's okay. Yeah, it's going to chew through fuel quite a bit. All right, so with that in play, let's go and see what this said. Tremonius21 donated $5. So the ender quarry only pumps through the top where the hole is. That's why you need a chest first, which is the inventory. They could pump the items into the tesseract. Okay, cool. So if that is the case, let's go back and fix that up, and hopefully we can sort out whether or not this is going to work. So crystal chest. I do not have one. Can I make one? I can make one if I have the bits and pieces. Do I have an iron chest? Nope. I don't even have the iron to make an iron chest. Alright, block of iron. Let's go ahead and do some of that. Put the yellorium back in. Get the iron back in there. Get some iron out to play. Okay, fair bit of iron now out and about. Feels good. And then let's get our chests in order here. Alright, so iron chest. Just need one, honestly. Then gold chest to the diamond chest, which leads to the crystal chest. Alright, cool. And so that will do the trick for us, I believe. I don't even think I need a transfer node, because I think that the chests understand intuitively with tesseracts, if I remember correctly. So let's go back down. Let's go back into the deep dark. What we're hoping to find here is that people are saying that it pops out the top, the inventory, which I would 100% believe is true. So let me go ahead. Let's plop that down. Ooh, yeah, okay. And then this is receiving items. That is not what we were hoping to find. I screwed something up. Hold on. I must have just sent that to receive and never put that on to send. Alright, let's see if I can get that sorted out. Okay, what are you doing? You are supposed to be on send mode, friend. And then we will put this tesseract right onto the top. Cannot tell if actually working or if not working at all. Hard to tell. Alright. Perhaps what I can do is put this on the side here. I think it has to be on the top if we're going to make this work. Alright, I mean, I can just get an item transfer node in here. I actually prefer to be able to open the chest, so I think I'm down for that. But regardless, it does seem to be that it's a power-related issue from earlier. So it was a question of power. Boop. What? Holy dang. It's been so long. And we just pushed him over to... Oh, wait. No, I think he's already been a god. Like, 10R coal ore. Wow. What? It's been so long since I've seen just, like, ground. As stupid as that sounds, it's true. I haven't seen ground in quite some time, so this is actually kind of neat. All right, anyway. Hey, go see how deep that is. Yeah, it's pretty deep. All right, let's go back and we'll get an item transfer node, set it situated into there, and get the items flowing. Because we, of course, are gathering quite a bit of cobblestone, disturbingly enough. We may need to do something to filter cobblestone out of there. I don't want there to be a whole lot of cobblestone coming through. So maybe what I'll do is I will make... How will I do that? All right, so we're going to go ahead. Let's zip on over through. Let's check on our fuel here. We do have a ridiculous amount of dirt. And actually, I don't even need dirt, so sorry. Bye. Let's go down here. Ooh, you see our transfer node bankrupted again. And our energy buffer is also bankrupt. What? I think it's because the chunk isn't loaded whenever we did this back on, so I think that's what's going on, because we are still producing the same amount that we were before. Yeah, all right. So I think it's a matter of we just need to we're gonna have to we're gonna have to make it even bigger. Well, I'm gonna be honest here. We're kind of running out of options for that, but that's okay. All right, transfer node. Let's put that in there. Let's get like a stack upgrade. Okay, stack upgrade here. And then, so we have a couple options here. I can do what the heck? I can do an item filter, right? I can do one of these things, and then I can just take an item filter, wipe these all out, put a cobblestone into there. And then I can just filter out specifically cobblestone from the system into a different thing, and then I could just like whitelist others. I don't even know how I'd go about doing that. Actually, yeah, how would I go about doing that? Actually, I have no idea. Well, regardless. All right, whatever. I guess for the time being, I mean, oh, actually, we don't even really have the storage to support it either. Here's what we can do. What I'm going to need to do here is something a little bit bizarre, but I don't know how else it would work. We are going to need to make a DSU. Yeah, okay. I think that's the only way that we're going to make this actually happen. All right, so DSUs, deep storage units. These things are stupid. They hold like a ludicrous, like an absolutely ludicrous amount of items. These things probably hold more than I realistically will ever need. But regardless, we're going to go with that. How many hardened strong boxes? I need 4 of them. All right, so let's make 4. 1, 2, what? 2, 3, 4. Okay, you can't even stack them. That is just a little bit terrifying. Fused quartz. So I'm just going to need some quartz out of here. Quartz, Serenos. Should do. That should be fine. All right, and then alloy smelting. Let's get you into play. Okay. Oh, there you go. Fused quartz. It is going. Kind of feel like it ate a little bit more than it was supposed to, but that's fine. All right, so we're going to go ahead and put that in. Yeah, I think we're just going to attach a DSU onto the cobblestone at that point and then just leave it there because I just don't know what I'm going to do with that much cobblestone. And then for anything else, I think what I'm going to have to do is I'm going to have to manually control it just for the time being. I'm going to have to think through how I exactly want to do this all. And I don't want to commit to something and be like, oh, that's a terrible idea, and then just have to go back and fix it all. So we're going to just do it that way. So we're going to have a transfer node that feeds into the... Actually, yeah, how... Yeah, we're going to just have a DSU that feeds into... Or have a transfer node that feeds into a DSU that will just remove cobblestone. That way I can just look at things and see what else I get. Because the ore, honestly, is not super duper common. It's pretty common, but it's not that common. So we'll figure it out. We'll get it sorted and all that good stuff. But let's go ahead and get fused quartz here. Yeah, 30 should do it. Oh, JTX 17th month of Reno. Closing in a year and a half, Tex. Closing in on it. Closing in. But thank you very much. Pull the endless support. I really don't deserve you guys. You guys are the best. I don't know what I did to deserve you all, but you are the best. Let me think, yeah. Deep storage unit. So my suspicion right now is that what's going to really start messing with me is this resonant energy frame. I'm hoping I'm wrong. Alright, so we got all this. We just need this now. Redstone energy frame. We have the electrum for it. Oh, baby, actually, there we are. 1 DSU. Our very first DSU, as a matter of fact. Kind of cool. All right, so let's go ahead. And actually, I'm not even going to do the item filter here. I'm just going to do it in the deep dark. Because that's a great idea, Kappa. All right, down, down, down. And before I die to fall damage magically. All right, and then I am looking just to do a little bit of something here. Okay, goodbye. And then transfer node. Ooh. Oh yeah? You want to get into a sniper fight? Okay. And then we will put the DSU over to here. And then I will take cobblestone, put it into the item filter, and then I will put said item filter into here, put the stack upgrade into there. That is going to store a stupid amount of cobblestone now. There it goes. Off to the races. Alright, so that is now running, which is good. And I have a red-haired child just sitting in the bottom of a hole. Alright, we got some order shards, which is all fine and dandy. Some yellowite, some aluminum, some silver, gold, a little bit of limestone here and there, diorite, cinnabar, which is something that we don't normally see, andesite, granite. Can you not encroach upon me while I'm looking through? Alright, let's organize. Boop. Got a little bit of draconium dust, and this is what we were really hoping for, right? So we got a little bit of draconium dust. I could do with a bit more. I would not holler and mind. But we have tin, copper, iron, lead, gold, whatever. That's all sort of irrelevant. We got some of this like shards and junk, which is nice. But we got quite a ways to go. We got some charged surface quartz ore, which again, I don't really know if it's really super relevant for us. But hopefully what we'll find over time is that we'll get some more draconium dust. We need a lot, admittedly. We're going to need a stupid amount of draconium dust. So I would welcome any amount of draconium dust that we can find. I will absolutely welcome, because we need a lot. Oh, and I guess draconium dust can only turn into ingots. Question mark? Oh, okay. All right, yeah. I forgot how that worked. Okay, cool. So we do have this now. And the DSU does seem to be working rather well. It is refilling things, which is nice. So let's go ahead, go back up, and let's go look at our little bit of a reactor issue. Because I'm assuming what's going to happen is it's going to be like, it's not enough power, we need more. So we're going to go ahead and have to get ourselves an increased amount of power going. I'm thinking if we double down, we'll be fine. I can't imagine that if we have 10 fuel rods in there, I've got to think that that's got to be enough. But I think that in order to make this actually work for the time being, I'm just going to have to make a ring of diamond blocks around the core. I don't know if there's a way around that, because I just don't see how we'd be able to keep up with the demand. So we're gonna have to mess around with that a little bit. So let's go ahead, pick up. I'd say let's put 4 in there. So let's put like 1 on each corner, give it a little bit of space between the case and that, and then put some diamond blocks in. So we'll go ahead and do that right now. Let's go ahead and get some fuel rods into. Whoop, that's not right. All right, fuel rods into here. Fuel rods. Stack, 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 stack. All right, that will do the trick. And then we are also going to need control rods as well, which I already have 3. I just need 1 more. All right, and then we're also going to need some diamond blocks. Now we do have diamond essence, right? So we're going to get as far as we can with this first. That was it? Okay, that was it. That is not a good sign. Wow, that's actually a really bad sign. All right, so we are not going to have nearly enough for that. So that's okay. I am vetoing this idea. This is not a good idea. It was ill-conceived. I'm going to need to get far more diamonds in order for us to be able to make this work, even with diamond blocks. So yeah, okay, we're going to have to deal with a really hot temperature. I don't think there's a way around it at the moment. But let me go ahead, poke out some of these bad boys. Get them built up. Up, 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 up. And nope, wrong. And then up, 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 up. Okay, there is 1. And then up, 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 up. And we are all good with, yes, we did replant the diamond seeds. We actually put in all 9. We have them all running off of the energy from here. So they should be fine in terms of energy requirements. We still do have that 1 passive reactor. I think it's technically on. It's just not doing anything at the moment. But I'm not going to worry about that. I think it's just going to sit there until it burns out, and then even then we'll continue to sit there, I guess. All right. Last rod in. Use resonant ender. Yeah, I know I could use resonant ender, but I don't know. I just don't want to. I don't know what it is about me. I just don't like to do things that aren't the finished product. It's just a weird quirk about me. I don't know why I behave that way or why I think that way, but I just don't like doing it. It really irks me whenever I do that. It's just not my thing, you know. Hopefully you guys can understand how strange I am and learn to accept me for my idiocy, Kappa. All right. Let's go ahead and put some fuel rods into here. And then we should be in good shape. Really? This thing's a freaking fuel hog, man. I gotta tell you, this thing's a fuel hog. All right, let's go ahead and get ourselves some yellorium ingots. Nope. Wrong. All right. That should be more than enough. Look at that. Look at how much more alive. It does look better, actually, now that we have more things in here. More fuel rods in here. It definitely does look better. All right. There we go. And then the buffer. We're now at 70,000 plus a tick, climbing. I don't even want to know my core heat. Our core heat is so high. Oh, man. If we can hit 100,000, I would actually, that'd be pretty swell. I would be pretty happy about that. 100,000 RF a tick would be a pretty big achievement for me. That's slowing. I don't think we're going to get there. We are really, really hot, though. We are really, really hot. Fuel burn-up rate. We're getting there. 88 point. Oh, I don't know. I don't know. It's trying. It's trying its darndest. 90. All right, we broke 90. Can we break this up to 100? It's slowing down a lot, which is making me a little bit concerned. $91. $91.5. Come on. I don't think it's gonna make it. It is increasing. Who knows? I don't know. I think you need one more fuel rod to really get this to where it needs to be. For 100, I think we need one more. All right, let's add in 3 more sets of fuel rods. I do want to break 100,000 RF per tick, so would be cool to get that done. That would be kind of as a personally satisfying thing to do. I think I want to do that. All right, so let me go ahead, pull all this Juff. What is a Juff? All right, all this stuff out. 1, 2, 3. There we go with that. Throw in the big reactor casings. And let's go ahead and insert just 3 more. 3 more. And we will hope for the best. Why are they congregating in the middle? Move, you buttheads. All right. When I casually shove dragons aside, because you know, I am a dragon lord. All right, up. And then let's go ahead over here now. Okay, looking good. Put these fuel rods in here. Whoop. One moment. I think I know what this is going to be about. I'm almost certain I know what this is going to be about because I'm doing something very questionable. If you know about big reactors, you're probably looking at this and squirming and being like, why is he doing it this way? But we'll see. Alright, let me put this all in. Alright, let's turn it on. Let's see what she's got. Activate. Fuel. Alright. So, dang, we chunked the heck out of our yellorium fuel reserves. All right, 73. While it's going up, let's read what this says. Hodor donated $5. Said, try YO blocks in the reactor instead of bars. Your temps didn't go up this time. Are there blocks? I didn't think there were. Oh, there are. We broke it! Okay, well, regardless, it worked now, so I don't care. We broke it! Yes! 100,000. And we're climbing. We're going to 110, boys. We're going to 110, and we're still absolutely bankrupting ourselves. That, I'm not going to lie. That deep dark business is a fuel hog. It is crazy how much that's eating. And we are chewing through fuel like there's no tomorrow. Because we very badly need some coolant in there. But regardless, that is really, really, really cool. Now, let's see. Let's just go to the deep dark just for the lulz. Let's go see. Let's go see what we got going on here. Oh, I can see it's already starting to whoop. I hit the Windows button. Sorry. No need to panic. All right, let's see. Have we found anything uber cool? No, but we've clearly beast mode the fleep out of this. Holy cow. You got 10 dust in total, which is okay. It's not bad. All right. Well, I mean, the real MVP of this whole thing right now is I need to get as many, and I do mean as many things of Draconian Dust as I can, because we're going to need so many of these dadgum things everywhere. Because Draconium ingots, of course, will lead to wonderful, wonderful things. All of which will make me want to cry myself to sleep. But look at all this stuff. Reactor. Wait, what? Reactor? Question mark? Energy core, energy infuser, player detector, because we totally need those. Flux gate, energy relay, fluid gate, sundial, crystal binder. What the heck is a crystal binder? Draconium nugget. You can crush it back into dust. That's too funny. All right, let's see. Let's actually take a look at what we got here. Draconium. Draconic? Is it Draconic evolution? Yeah, it's Draconic. All right, let's take a look here. So we got ourselves a whole bunch of this junk. What is this? Potentiometer? All right. Resurrection stone. Interesting. Charge Draconian block. Now, we do need the charge Draconian block. That involves me taking this regular Draconian block and giving it tons of energy, which, I mean, right now it could even do it. It would just take a little while longer than I would realistically like to have it, but we want to do it in kind of a crazy ways, which is why we're doing it the way we are. All right, and then Awaken Draconian and all that stuff. What does this do? Oh, okay. So, like, hyped up super weapons and such. Shield capacity. What the fleep does a shield capacity do? I'm scared. I'm scared to even know what half these things of equipment are. I feel like the grind that we did for MF, like the not MF, but magical crops, that's gonna look like nothing compared to this stuff, because this is looking terrifying. Safety matches, Ender Arrow. Ow. Really? Oh yeah, what you gonna do? What you gonna do when I come for you? Smack, smack, smack. Right. Goodbye. Goodbye. Farewell. Alright. Just realized that's a dude. I don't know how I didn't realize that was a dude. Alright. Do. Okay, well, I guess we are now at the point where we have another concern, which is I am getting loaded up with granite, diorite, marble. Coal is a pretty big offender here, I'm not going to lie. Coal is actually a really large offender here. I mean, at face value, I'm inclined to say I don't know. You know what? let's call it there for today. I'm going to call it there for today. What I actually think this might be a sign for is perhaps this means it's about time that we actually complete the ME system, because the ME system, as is right now, it's kind of an unfulfilled promise at the moment, in that we built it and it's all fine, it's working great, but right now you can see that we have these guys in place. And we have a 64K drive. Now, the 64K drives are totally fine. There's nothing wrong with them. But we definitely could probably do with a better storage drive. Because right now what's happening is each of these can hold, like, I forget how many. I guess it probably is 64,000 per. But we could probably do with a little bit more space per item type. And I think that would condense our issues quite a bit. Now, we do have a bunch of random crap in here. Like, we have heads in here. We have, what is it, the stupid bows and junk. There are fuzzy cards, which can kind of help alleviate some of this problem. And I'm actually going to help out even a little bit myself and just toss this junk away. Okay, let's just throw away some of those bows, because bows especially, they just eat up tons of space for no real good reason at all. Crafting table, blah blah blah. But you can tell we have some stuff here and there that can really get simplified down. But the real thing that is going to be an issue and kind of a kick in the booty is going to be these things. When we start having thousands upon thousands of a certain item, this is a bad example because that actually isn't too bad. But when we get into like saplings, 11K, wood, 25K, once we start going that high, these things occupy so 109K of Minicio Essence. We need to make a better thing for those, and of course, an extra cells. Extra cells? Question mark. Okay, there we go. So extra cells, we can act. Walrus. I kind of want to make one. All right, I don't know what that is. But with the extra cells here, we can actually make ourselves storage things for even fluid if I want. But the real thing that I'm interested in doing is this guy. This guy is an absolute tank. All right, this thing can hold so much junk in there. It's kind of obscene. It's kind of like having DSUs in your slots. So it's not quite that big. I don't actually end up thinking it doesn't end up translating to that, but it's still quite a bit. So I do want to make these. Of course, the real catch here is that in order to make said things, I do have to create like 3 bajillion of these other components in order to get there. Let's do the math for one. I just want to, like, I don't even know what I'm kind of scared to know what it is, to be completely honest. But because these little casings and whatever else, they're always all the same. But these storage components, so I'm going to need 3 of these, 9 of those, 27 of those, 81 64Ks. All right, so we need 81 64Ks. 81 64Ks. Which means we would need 243 of these. Oh, we're starting to get into the weird parts of math. I don't even remember what I just said. I think I said 243. So 243, 729 of these, and then, Lord, like 21. Let's just run out to 2,200, and then like 6,600. We need some stupid number of these. We need such a ridiculous amount of this junk that I just don't even know. But we do. I think what we'll do is we're going to go ahead and actually mess with our ME system, at least improve it a little bit. At the very, very least, what I should be doing is I should connect the rest of the drives. The drives are there. They're ready to go. I can at least put the storage components inside of them. I can at least see us doing that for the next episode, but we'll see. We'll see how that goes along. We do have, of course, a much more robust reactor at this point. It is churning out more power than I think I've ever had in anything. Oh, and the buffer is even full. Oh, Garzooks. 121,000 a pop. But our fuel consumption is pretty nutty. All right, so we do need to get that going along. I do want cryothium. Cryothium is going to be a little bit of a doozy here, because I think, let me actually look up cryothium for you guys. Cryothium is a little bit weird. The Draconian Dust, right? this is all fine. Niter is going to be actually from, you can get it from saltpeter and stuff, but the main thing is I can crush sandstone for a chance to get a crack at niter, and then with niter in turn I can do a whole bunch of things like get the saltpeter seeds. So that's fine. That's whatever. But the thing that really is going to catch us here is this crap. Now, I think I can do this. I can destabilize redstone into a snowball to make blizz powder. That may be the way to do this. But honestly, I'm more interested in being able to do it a different way. I want to see if that's possible. I don't know if it is, because I would love to get blizz seeds. If we can get these blizz rods, we're in good shape. If we can get like 4 blizz rods, we're golden. At that point, I can convert these blizz seeds. Once I make 1 set of seeds, I can create the essence. And the essence in turn will give us more blizz rods. I can sew more of those down, and I will have an infinite amount of cryothium and the simplest way to make them. And that would be the optimal solution. So that's what I'm hoping for. I'll kind of probably do a little bit of research, poke around, and see what we can do here and there. But that is the home plan. That is the game plan, and that is all. So that's gonna be it for today, guys. I hope you guys did enjoy. If you did, consider leaving a like rating down below. Subscribe to the channel if you are new and would like to see what else goes down. And I will see you guys another time. So take care, everybody, and ciao for